Hey guys, this is me and George. Uh, he's been playing his one or two or more brothers that play Go, and he's been playing them recently. So instead of us playing, we're going to review one of his games, which may or may not end up on YouTube. We'll see. And I haven't seen him yet. And here we go. And his camera's not working, so you might hear his voice, but you won't see his face, which is sad because he's really quite cute. Okay. Boom, boom, settle. Oh, is this the play just basic kind of game?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. All Joseki. Okay. Let's notice that white has Sente. Black should play here, which is also a good, strong defensive move. But now white's eyes are about to leave, so white needs to add a stone wherever he's going to add it. So this is not a Joseki, and I'd say white's fine. And you went away. Good.
Yeah, I was thinking that black played away from me, and so there's no need to respond.
Yeah, good. I want to repeat that because that's a really important idea. If black plays on the white group should defend. If or should think about defending. If black plays on the white group, white should think about defending. This Joseki playing on the white group, but black played away from the white group. That little tiny principle could save you tons of grief right there. Give you a lot of free moves. Okay. Um, if we look at the upper right white group and we ask, how do we feel about being approached? We're not in trouble or anything, but it does make us feel a little like, yeah, I'm going to be responding and see what I can do. We're in agreement?
Yes, and I think I realized that soon, and therefore I played on the top. Because
Right.
after black plays M17, we have our M16, but it's very uninteresting now, isn't it? Because black is so strong there.
Yeah. Or we can just live, or yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea of, oh, well, then I'll live. No, you're fine. You don't need the move. Well, what about here? No, you're fine. You don't need the move. Ah, so this is not even close to the group, but it supports the group, and you're playing in the corner, making it more and more difficult to play here because all of a sudden you can attack back. And so this would be more basic. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, let's say, let's change it, black, white, black. Okay. Now we're just going to ignore. This is silly. White's very strong. No need to respond. Which means you might play this for size, but not for support. So it really changes the meaning of the move. Okay. Here, certainly a fine move. Basic. Okay. So let's go through white's thinking here. White's fine, black's fine. A says two things. I want to create a big area 1, and I'd like to work on area 2. So there's two big areas. I would say the right's bigger. Does that seem agreeable?
Okay. Yeah, I get
So,
that. Because on the bottom, black's higher. So I think my attention goes first to the bottom and not to the right.
mhm. So let's actually give the proper height there. White makes a mistake and just plays away somewhere. Sente. And the next one's not Sente. Okay, so the height is 7 lines. That's black's right. Sound good?
Yes, but so as black, you wouldn't respond here. You would allow that double honey.
Okay, so two ideas to clarify. First, white has the right to play here, which I thought you had done. And this is just a basic Joseki. So this is still black Sente. The next one is not black Sente. So black has a wall 7 lines high, but it's undercut, so it's not really a wall. Yes, we can make a wall in Gote, but that's adding a stone. We don't call this adding a stone because it's still black's move. Are we getting on the same page here so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's what we have, not what we can have if we start investing more moves. So here, black can get up to line 7 in Sente. Beyond that, Gote, and we have to start investing. Okay. That's step 1. Step 2, Sente, pretty powerful move. Black does not want this stone taken because it's a Panuki, and black only has 3 in a row, and it's just a problem. Okay. Now let's have black play here, then ignore. White, no threat of capture. Matter of fact, the 2 stones are becoming not particularly important. That is to say, if Atari, we're very happy to give them up. It's not a big deal. We've already played away once. So this is one of the Josekis. Yes, this is Joseki. Of course, if black adds a move, oh, thick, strong, reaching all around, and if he turns, it's very big, and yeah, we may well want to play here, but leaving here, which we do all the time, and leaving here, both Joseki, but here, white's next move's not so powerful. So both Joseki. Are we, sounds okay so far? Trying to piece things
So just
together.
to clarify, as black, you would consider playing away here.
Oh, well, it's Joseki to play away, and it's Joseki to stay.
Okay.
What would I do on this board? That's not, we're not even asking that question yet.
Sure.
I'm simply claiming in both cases, it's black's right to in Sente to have a 7 high wall.
Yeah.
So on the bottom, black has a wall 7 lines high. On the right, this is what we've been getting to this whole time. Black has a wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines high. So both areas have a nice wall. Yeah, the bottom one's thicker, but the bottom also has an open skirt, which the right doesn't. Well, I guess the right does also, but this is a more meaningful or something. So we're kind of trying to get to the idea of which one's bigger, area 1 or area 2. I think area 1, but they're both big. Okay. You went here. Very interesting. You're saying none of that's important because black can't take the whole right or the whole bottom in one move. So I should feel free to play away if I want to. I played this way for quite a while, over a year. It's like, well, how can we say this is biggest? Well, this is a full purpose move, full value move. So it's like, well, of course, in a real game, you're going to want to play in one of the big areas because they're so big. You want to, do something about them. But still, there's a full purpose move. So I did that for quite a while, and just let the opponent have whatever they want, but then they can't do it in one, so you still come in. It's very interesting. I'm rambling. Hopefully, it doesn't. Hi, hon. Welcome back. Say hi to George. She just said hi.
Hey. And Lance, could we
Yes.
say that because black has two big areas, if we get one, he'll take the other one. So there's Miai. So there's no need to play either one.
No, I don't think so. So, for instance, let's have white, black, white. And black has one move on the bottom. Okay. So white stopped the right. Black had one move on the bottom. Now let's compare that. Black has one move on the right. Black has two moves on the right.
Hmm.
And it's a nice moya when black got two moves instead of one. That's why I'm thinking it's not Miai.
So why does that principle sometimes hold, but it doesn't hold in this situation?
Because Miai, the situations we're thinking about this Miai. Now we know Miai in Life and Death. In game, there's two 5-point moves. Actually, that's the example that'll work here. You take one 5-point move, he takes the other. You take the other, he takes the one. So you can play away. He takes one, you take the other. It's equal.
Hmm.
But if one of those is 5 and more, if they're both 5-point moves, but they both grow into another 5 and another 5,
Hmm.
then here you are getting two moves instead of one.
Yeah.
Didn't say it
Okay.
great. Hopefully people can piece that together. That's funny. Save the cut. This also saves the cut, but just does so much more. Yeah. And for people to know, it's because of the net, not because of the ladder. If you choose the ladder, ladder breaker gets giving away a whole move. If it's a net, you don't give away a move. Okay. Just because I'm me, if white plays here, well, black has the ladder. Yeah, but we're going to go 4 in a row so that we have the net and we don't give that ladder breaker move away. Man, I am rambling and not speaking too clearly, but that's okay. I like this. Punish him for ignoring. Oh, man, he gave you a honey at the head of 2? That's bad. Wow. Okay, let's say black fixes. What do you do?
Maybe F17.
Okay, fixing the cut versus a move we would be drooling over. So let's see if we about the cut. Boom, boom, boom. About to die. So our corner dies, right? That means we have to play this way. Maybe. Maybe. My point is maybe this right now, but it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay. So it just doesn't work. I thought maybe we could play this, but we can't. My mistake. Okay. To me, becomes difficult based on the principle you have a red $100 bill in front of you and you have a blue $100 bill in front of you. Which one should you take? It's like so difficult to answer that question. So here you have all these wonderful presents in front of you. Which one should you open? It's like it's really hard. You know what I mean?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
So we very much want to play A. We'd love to play B. We'd love to play C. A doesn't represent all that much. C lives in the corner. We're already alive in the corner. B grows, threatens the left, saves the cut. So B. Would you play? Yeah, this is big.
Yeah.
But if he takes and plays again, what'd you get? Not a lot. I mean, you're already a lot. You could live anyway. So now his left is looking possible. But if we play B, the top's fantastic. You've got Sente, the cut's still here. You've got some wonderful growth potential. So I think coming B's bigger than C. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
One thing I want to point out to viewers that I pointed out countless times, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to find the best move. I never have. I have no interest in finding the best move. But having the ability every move on any board to find a reasonable, strong move, that's what I love. That's what I've always wanted to have. Be able to find a good, solid, dawn level move anytime I want. Oh, I love that. So that's what we're doing, is just trying to find clarity of thought. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hello. Sure. Yeah. Sente. And he's not alive. That's only one eye. All those black stones. How many points is that? 1, 2, 4 points, 3.5 to 4 points, and only one eye with all those black stones. Classic inefficiency. And then you go for he can't cut because he'll die. Okay, I was thinking then you save the cut, but you don't have to. There's no cut. Fantastic. Yeah, beautiful. Kind of assume it all dies here. Oh, that's me. Black. He's out, and you have a weak group. Instead, cut. Atari. Whole thing's dead. What else can he do? Atari. Try to get out. Atari.
Yeah.
So I've come across this a number of times. This cut here, boom, looks ridiculous. Oh, it's just so weak. Yeah, but he can't take advantage of it. And there's a lot of little reading spots that you have to come up with. And that's when you cut, right? Yeah. Are you thinking you might die first? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a number of extra liberties.
Mm.
Now, looking at these mistakes white makes, I hate using that word, but we'll use it for now. It's like, oh, that's a mistake. Wait. You're playing a good, solid move that's not the best. Well, why don't you play the best move? Because me, for instance, I know it because I have 10 times more, literally 10 times more experience than you. So it's like I've seen it. And for someone who's never seen it and still come up with it, that's really hard. So when I think of mistake, I go, that's not it. This isn't a principle that you should know. There's a readout there. How are you supposed to know that? Okay, man, I get to ramble. Here, but he's just out. That one you should know. We don't want him to get out. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't cut
Oh,
the.
you're still thinking about he might kill you first because you're not out yet. Okay.
Yes, I guess
Yeah.
so.
So if you can't read it out, then you have to play your move. Yeah. Capture.
And that capture feels terrible because I already captured that stone, which made me alive, and now I'm capturing two more that don't do
Right.
anything. And
So now, well, still there's a little reading, but it's easier to read now. So you capture. So if you're going to spin the extra move, well, you can't cut, then you'd get out. Some sort of getting out if you feel that you might lose the race. Anyway, so we're here and here. Okay, so this is all making sense, right? But let's go through here and find there's something I want to get to. And that is let's put these stones down. And we're saying that black only has one eye. In reality, it's only one eye in co. But if you can get this, let's just assume this is here. So black has a one-eyed group. And we're just salivating, going, oh man, he's just so pitiful here. Okay. So what do we want? We want a fight to break out here. And for black to have to run over here, and then we split. And then, see what I'm saying? We pick a fight on top in order to kill the group on the left. So does that make sense? That's a little, tell me if that makes sense.
Aiming, right?
Aiming, yes. Oh, thank you for saying that. I was trying to get, how can I, Q players don't think about how to aim at something. And they see the Dawn player do this amazing stuff. It's like, how'd you do that? Well, it's actually not hard. You realize that's weak, but there's no direct attack. So you just pick a fight in that area, and then he's in trouble. He has two problems, and you have none. Okay. Based on that, I don't like this move. Based on that, I want to play this move, forcing black to come in, or I get a huge area. As soon as he does, The fight starts, you kill the left. It's like kind of thing I've done countless times. You just do blindfolded, boom, 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 it dies. That's just when you do something so many times. So is it making sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling so much today. Then you come in. Perfectly reasonable. I also like it because the A group, that's not alive. And seeing as how the left is weak, this, which attacks the bottom, also attacks the left. So yeah, I like this. Come here. Yeah. I would be really scared here. Yeah, I think life's going to be difficult. This I don't like. I will live, but black's going to get so many forcing moves. I think now's the time for this guy. I only learned this move in the last, like, maybe it was 2 years ago when my YouTube guy, Dr. Baduk, played it. I'm going, you can't do that. And he's like, this is very strong. And now I have an actual next move rather than not really. And it's so much stronger. Yeah, we're simply going to live now. Option 2 seems a little premature. Black's getting some thickness. We don't want black to get so much outside. So what about this one? This is kind of like fourth line, which we like, but stronger. So what? Here, we like that. Here, seems reasonable. If we get cut, we just get out. And we have the dead stones of tons of Aji in them. Okay, did that all make enough sense?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not speaking very clearly today, but we'll keep working on it. Okay, he wants to hurt us. And you say that you're dead?
I guess there's still plenty of Archie there, right? But I don't see any reason to try to pull that group out.
I see.
Strong on the bottom.
Okay. So the idea of A dying, which makes the B group alive and strong, is extremely painful. So I think getting out is significantly more valuable. Does this get out? Am I misreading this? No, we're good.
I guess I think that black is pretty strong on the bottom, and so if white runs out, black's gonna strengthen his top group, and I'm not gonna really accomplish very much.
Well, let's look at that because I don't see the bottom. My phone's dingling over the top here. I want to see if this is a no problems. I think the bottom left black group is not strong. So let's look at this stuff and see. So we get out and he gets out. We are cut here. So let's go ahead and fix. Does he save the bottom group or the top group?
Top group, I think.
So top group gets out. I guess we're not strong enough to be actually fighting. So we have to get out. And he defends his bottom group.
Hmm.
So in my mind, this is what you were talking about, and that blacks solved everything. But I'm thinking it's not remotely solved. There's just problems everywhere for black on both sides. So I would get out, but I wouldn't stake any money on it. Well, maybe a little bit, $5. Bet you $5. Then we'll ask Chris. No, not really. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. Here. So when this fight breaks out, when black starts attacking this group, he's going to end up with strength, and then you're just dead. You can't work two weak groups. So you got to get one safe. Now you can start fighting and doing whatever. Now, if he tries to do something, oh, no problem. You're strong enough on the bottom. You can just enter wherever you want. So you could really be in trouble here. Makes sense. Sure. Don't have to worry about details too much. I like this move. That's a nice move. Comes down. Knife. Good. Oh, a little bit of hope here. Yeah, I think step one here. If he responds, then you have a real nice deal. And he's probably going to play here. If not, you could really press him later. Here. Uh-huh. There you go. Whoa. Yeah, but I guess this doesn't work because of this. Well, still works. It's a co. So I think this, you're doing more, right? This one, similar. There's some life and death to read out, which we don't need to do. So this move makes sense. Fixing the cut, you're surviving. This also does the same thing, but now you have a cut. Or rather, black has a cut. And here, black doesn't have a cut. So two-purpose move versus one purpose. Out. Really? Oh, cute move. I wouldn't have found that one. That's pretty. That works all the way. I would not have found that. That's funny. Kind of like, here's a move that's I don't have experience with. I go, really? Oh, I don't know that move. I wouldn't have found it. And you do know the move, and you found it. So it's a reverse there. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty meaningless. Are you okay? I think this is fine. So things are getting, it's a little tough. Let's just clarify. The A group. Only one eye. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. B group, 2 eyes. So our job, defend A. Okay. As we defend A, no other white groups to help. Is there a black group to bother? Well, the B group is simply connected home, although there's a weakness there that I like. But he is connected home, so it's not really much of an attack. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
So if there's nothing else, sure, go towards B, live as you bother a little bit. It's something. But we go to the part 3 of the list. What's big? Oh, well, let's run into the big area. Also helps with our life and is significantly bigger than this. One thing that has been consistent for 4 decades of my teaching is the students know the list. I mean, for the most part, I'm just like, yeah, am I okay? Is he okay? What's big? Yeah, I know the list. But less than 1% do it because you're in the middle of a game, the clock's running. It's hard to make a habit out of it because that takes time and discipline, which is the hardest thing about Go, getting your mind clear. So here's a good example. If you know the list real well, I'm going to go through the list here. And so we just did it. Oh, I think I'll go into the center. That's the habit and doing it harder. Okay, so now you're claiming you have me eye. I can get out top or run to the left or get a second eye. Okay. Over here, I love this move. You're totally using your AOG. You're totally threatening to surround B, creating a massive moil. You're totally threatening to come into the C area. This is a gorgeous move. There is a question, should it be at D or E? I think D's better. E is you're kind of playing close to thickness, and black's going to say, no good on the A group. I'm going to kill that Aji right now. And it's over. D, he's going to work on the B side, leaving all the A Aji, which I think is really juicy. Anyway, I like D. I think it's a great move. Okay. He's like, go for it, dude. What to do? This would be a hard move to work out. I don't want to work it out. Okay. I would just intuitively play here. He sure looks surrounded.
But I
I
has to
don't
be a
know.
bit careful with my one-eyed group, right?
I hear what you're saying, but it's still, yeah, I hear what you're saying. So let's say he defends on this side and you do your getting out, and then he goes on the attack. I think you can still get out. So I don't know. I think the group's strong enough to do it. I would do it. But again, doesn't mean much that I would do it. As long as we understand what's going on and you make one responsible choice, I make a different responsible choice. That's all we have. Here. Keep the me eye. That's a bad move. You're fine on top. And then out. Oh, nice move. Yeah. Is that Sente? Yeah. Save those suckers in Sente. That's nice. Beautiful move. Okay. He just stopped one of your miais for your group.
Yeah.
One would think that you need to start developing another eye or something. In here. So let's say you take the points. And then play here. How much of an addition is it? 5 points? So
Yeah.
if this works, it's an additional 5 points, and it's an awfully thin move. So I think here, 5 points less, but there's no questions. There you go. You got the 5. Here we go. Yeah. Get near that Aji. Allow him to do something. Uh-huh. Very pretty. Yeah. I think I might want to do it here. There's just so much Aji over there.
Is there though? I didn't see any. I'm not threatening anything, I don't think.
Okay. Let's go with the simple Atari. Atari, come in. He has to do perhaps this. He's going to play here. So you got this far in Sente. I mean, no, he didn't die, but I think there's a lot to do over there. Here. Uh-huh. Yeah, even though it doesn't work because you get all the forcing moves. All right. Oh, what are you going to do? Okay. Get it anyway. Good. So he can't cut. If you play here, he can't cut. So what does he do?
He
Atari,
can, yeah,
kill the stone?
yeah,
That sound right?
yeah. No, I have to connect, I think, right?
Atari. Wait. If we play, okay, so there's a lot going on here. So this certainly makes sense. Oh, pretty move.
Yeah, he made a mistake, so now I'm
I
connected.
can
No, I'm
see
not.
this. That's a pretty move. And then Atari. Very nice. You did that so good. I think you did that better than I would have. That was really nice. Ground. Just let him have it. Capture, sure. 2 eyes. Is it 2 eyes? Black. Well, I'll do the reading. Oh, no. Black's move. Black. White. I'm thinking of this, which is a false eye, but it takes, I mean, it's not until all the liberties are gone. So yeah, you're alive. And then just end game from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So here you are playing an 8Q Doesn't really matter the handicap. And it's really hard. I mean, sometimes you think, oh, AQ, it'll be real easy. No, Go's a very hard game. You may know Spring on KGS. He and I have started a Cottabon series, which I post. And we had a game. We were both exhausted at the end. It was so hard. Go's hard. Okay. Thanks, viewers. Hope you got something out of it.
Thanks,
Catch you guys
Lance.
all later.
Bye-bye.